Hello students. So in this video we are going to talk about the notification regarding vacant seats released by HPNLU Shimla. As you know that despite the 5 rounds of allotments that are done by Clat consortium, those seats which are still vacant are filled by individual universities by their vacant seat rounds. Right. Similarly, in that regard, HPNLU Shimla has released the notification calling in interest, an expression of interest from students who want to avail these vacancies. Right? The last date to avail this particular thing, or the last date to fill the application in order to avail these seats, is 17th of June 2024. Right? Apart from that, the fee in this regard to be paid to the university is 2000 rupees. Right? So if you want to avail the seat, first you have to fill it by 17 June. Second, you have to pay a non-refundable amount of 2000 rupees. Right? Now, before we get into the application process and understand the entire filling of the application form, let's understand the number of available seats. So if you look at this matrix right here, we see that under BLLB and BBLLB in both the categories, in both of these undergraduation course which are offered by HPNLU, there are vacant seats. In BLLB, in general category, 24 vacant seats are there. All India general category, all India category there is one, and under all India ST category, as of now there is no vacant seat. But if tomorrow any vacant seats comes out, right, in that case only those students who have filled this particular application on or before 17 June, only they will be able to avail. So although there is no as such vacant seat as of now, but you have to fill it in order to claim any of the vacancy that arises in future as well, right? Similarly, we have horizontal reservation for person with disability, Himachal Pradesh domicile, that is 9 seats. So it is horizontal. You have to remember this. In general category itself, 9 will be for those students who have Himachal Pradesh domicile. Right. Similarly, for BB also we have been given information. General 13, SC 5, and under ST category 1 seat. Similarly, horizontal reservations have been provided here. Right. Apart from that, it says that you have to fill the application form and make the payment, which is in a single flow. I will show you shortly how that has to be done. But based on those students who fill the application form and make the payment, a inter-se merit list will be drawn. Right? In that merit list, using your Clat All India rank, a merit list will be drawn. And if your name appears in that, you have to pay the university fee in order to confirm that. Right now, let's look into the application process. Now, the application process for HPNLU is quite different compared to other NLUs, right? Why? Because instead of using Google Sheet, these people have provided one link through which you will go to the specific website wherein you have to fill in particular details, after which a username and password is generated, right? Now you have to fill your name here, right? If applicant's name, you can fill it in single, or if it's in like middle name is there, last name is there, you can fill it accordingly. Then you have to mention your email ID, your mobile number, and this particular captcha, and then register yourself. Once you register, once you press on register, to your email address that you're mentioning here and the phone number that you're mentioning here, a SMS will be sent, or a text will be sent wherein your username and password will be provided to you. Once you log into that, right? Once you log into that, you will be taken to this page. So there are 9 steps that are required to be filled in this particular thing, right? In the first page itself, in the first page, the general guidelines, right here you can see one PDF copy that you can download. This is the undertaking. Remember, if you don't have any document, right, for example, the university is asking from you migration certificate that you don't have as of now. Only when you will get your class 12 results you will be getting that. So in that case, you can give this undertaking saying that this list of documents are not available with me, but you will make sure that as and when it comes out, you will provide the same to the respective university, that is HPNLU in this case, right? Now if you go to the second portion, you have to fill your personal information, your photo, your signatures, everything has to be uploaded, and accordingly all other details also have to be reflected here, right? If you are availing person with disability, you have to mention yes here, right? Your domicile also has to mention. If you are from Himachal, you have to definitely mention it, because you get an extra edge as there is horizontal reservation for people who have Himachal Pradesh as their domicile. Then here in the third category, you have to enter the details of your parents, their occupation, their annual income, the address, their phone number, and everything. Right, after which you can go to the fourth slab. The fourth slab talks about your class 10 standard mark sheet. So here, if it was a grade point system, you have to click here. If it was a percentage system, you have to click here, and accordingly you have to put your respective entries here. Apart from that, your roll number, your year of passing, the board from which you have passed, and the last institute or the institute from where you have passed. Your class 10th, right? In class 12, if the results are out, you can click on the results are out. That is, you have completed it. In that case, the set of information is different. If you're pursuing, then the set of information is different. Accordingly, you have to fill it. Then in the sixth slab, you have to mention the exam, right? You have to, the only exam, obviously, this has been taken as outsourcing maybe because, but anyhow, you have to click at the only available option, that is Clat, and then you have to fill your Clat details, that is your application number, your admit card number, that is roll number, right? The score that you got, the rank that you got out of all other students. Now in seventh one, right, let's fill this quickly with some random information so that I can show you other things. Like suppose I mention I got 2000 rank, 92 marks, right? Then I can save it, after which I can go to the next lab. Now in the next lab I have to mention the preference as to what is my preference, BLLB, BBLLB. As you know that if you're availing seat for both, you don't need to fill two separate application form. Within this application form, which vacant seat from BLLB course or BBLLB course, which one do you prefer? Accordingly 1, 2 you have to prioritize here, after which the last column shows the documents that are required to be uploaded. If you look here, four set of documents are mandatory to be applied. The scorecard, the admit card, obviously it's there with you. Then your class 10th mark sheet is also available. Apart from that, undertaking of any other document that you're not uploading. Suppose in class 12 mark sheet I'm not uploading anything. In that case, in this undertaking, right? In this undertaking, you have to mention that if you click at the, as I've told you in the first slab itself, they have given this PDF. Fill the PDF, take a scan, copy of that, and upload it here, right? For all those documents that you're not submitting. And the final stage is payment. Once you make the payment of 2000 rupees, that is non-refundable amount, you will be, your expression of interest will be taken into account to draw the merit list. If your name appears in that, you have to pay the remaining fee. This 2000, although it's not refundable, it will be adjusted if your name appears in the merit list. That means if you are admitted to the institute, this 2000 rupees will be adjusted in your college fees, right? That is the set of information that is provided in toto in this notification and the application. But if there is anything that is still confusing, or if there is any query that you want to be addressed, in that case you can use the comment box to ask such questions, right? I hope that this video was useful. Thank you so much for watching.